It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be looking at who are the Commonwealth from the comics. Now, this video is targeted towards non-comic readers, so if you have read the comics, then this video is probably not going to tell you anything new, because I'm basically just going to go through everything that we know about Commonwealth based on the source material, based on the comics, and what we know about what they're doing with Commonwealth in the TV show version and how it's gonna come to the TV screen. So in the comics, after the Whisperers conflict is over, and even during the Whisperer conflict and the Whisperer war, Eugene communicates on the radio with someone named Stephanie. Now Stephanie tells him a lot of information about who she is and her past life, but she doesn't really go into detail about the community that she's from and, where they are. The reason for that is because she does not want the group to have an advantage. She doesn't want the group, our survivors, to know about them. Stephanie actually communicates with Eugene without permission. She doesn't let the leaders of her community know about this communication. So because of that, she doesn't feel comfortable revealing too much information to Eugene. But then in the comics, after there's some more trust between them, Eugene does learn about the community and where they are. So him, alongside some other members from his community, from Alexandria, they travel to meet Stephanie, and as a result of that meeting, they actually do visit Commonwealth. Now, Commonwealth is actually one of the biggest communities that the survivors have ever come across. They have a population of about 50,000, if I remember correctly, and they're the closest thing to a modern civilization, a modern world, that you could find in a post-apocalyptic setting. Now, as big as the Commonwealth were in the comics, it seems like there is an organization much bigger than them in the TV universe, which is the CRM, Civic Republic Military. Now, we don't know which is larger, Commonwealth or CRM. It looks like CRM might be much larger than Commonwealth, but what we know for a fact is that CRM is a little more secretive than Commonwealth, and also they are more capable. They have more fighters. They are a military, as the name suggests. Whereas Commonwealth, even though they have a pretty strong military, their military is nothing compared to what the CRM has. And going back to the discussion about them being secretive, yes, Commonwealth is a little secretive, but that's just any community. Like even Alexandria is secretive because they don't want to just give information about who they are. But with CRM, they are secretive in a different way. They are secretive because they burn documents about them. They capture people, they bring them in without any trace. So you can see how different the CRM's secrecy is compared to Commonwealth or Alexandria. But going back to Commonwealth, so like I said, they have about 50,000 people living at Commonwealth, and they pretty much have a civilization in a post-apocalyptic world. They have a lot of resources available to them. They have a lot of different personnel. They have people in different roles. They have a pretty good military, like I said. They have doctors, they have lawyers, they have shops. So they are pretty much a post-apocalyptic civilization. The leader at the center of the Commonwealth is someone they called Governor Milton. Governor Milton is nothing like the original governor that we've seen in The Walking Dead, but she does have similar characteristics in terms of being a leader that rules with an iron fist. Now, she's not as brutal, but then again, at the same time, there are subtle hints that she could get as dark as someone like the governor if she sees it as the only option to keep her power. Other stuff that we know about Governor Milton when we first see her and when we first see the Commonwealth is that Governor Milton has a son named Sebastian who is a little bit of a spoiled little brat. That's how he comes across in the comics, and that's what triggers most people that meet him. Other than that, we do know that Commonwealth has a soldier, or more of a lead at their military, named Mercer. Governor Milton trusts Mercer with a lot of things. He is in a way her right-hand man, And there's some stuff that happened with Mercer, Governor Milton, and our survivors, which I'm not going to go through here. But as far as the Commonwealth and their introduction, that's pretty much everything based on the comics. Now, in the TV show universe, of course, in the first half of season 10, Eugene communicated with Stephanie, who's from Commonwealth, the same exact way as happened in the comics. And we do know that Eugene, King Ezekiel, Yumiko, and Princess are on their way to meet with Stephanie. And we might actually see that meeting take place in the season 10 finale, which is going to come out later this year. Now, will we see Commonwealth in the finale, or will we see them in season 11? I'm leaning more towards the actual introduction of Commonwealth being in season 11, but they could just introduce them right at the end of season 10. The other thing that I do want to mention is there's another thing that's happening in the TV show universe, which is most likely going to be connected to the Commonwealth story. And that's King Ezekiel's cancer. So we do know King Ezekiel has cancer, and he's basically given up hope because he doesn't think that he's going to survive for much longer. But based on what I said, based on the fact that Commonwealth is a big community and they have a lot of resources, they have a lot of doctors, and they have a lot of medical equipment, it's extremely likely that they're setting Ezekiel's cancer story to be connected directly to the Commonwealth. And they're going in a direction where they're going to have King Ezekiel's cancer being treated at the Commonwealth. Because, like I said, they have the resources, they have the equipment, they have the expertise. But that's a little more speculative, but everything seems to be pointing towards that direction. But that's pretty much everything that we know about Commonwealth based on the comics and how they're gonna be translating that source material into the TV show universe. For non-comic readers, I'm extremely interested to know your thoughts and opinions about Commonwealth based on everything that I just went through. Do you trust them? Do you not trust them? Do you think that they can have any benefit for the survivors? Or do you think that they're going to be trouble? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.